Hi, my name is Sharon from www.helpfulmentor.com, and thank you so much for requesting your 3 free capture pages. Now, the download for your free capture pages have been sent to the email address you provided on the previous page. But before you go and check your inbox, you need to watch this important presentation. First, because now that you've gotten your free capture pages, I wanted to show you how to put them to the best use and give you the best value from them. So, when I first started marketing here on the internet, I joined a company that was very, very popular, and they had some really cool capture pages, some of which you're going to get today. And, a lot of people were using it because there were a lot of people flocking to this very popular company. But there was a problem. Social media saw them as spammy because too many people were using the same capture pages. And quite a few of our accounts for YouTube got shut down, our whole channel. Um, Craigslist was no longer accepting Facebook. It was a mess. So I ventured out of that company and I was using capture pages that looked sort of like this. I ventured out of that company and I started to build a team with a launch. So I got involved with the launch and I built with my teammates, 1,700 strong. Not all of them were paid, but quite a few were, and made a few $100s. And I thought I was really getting somewhere with this, but what happened? The company folded, and so did my leads. Everybody was gone. Everybody scattered, so to speak. I had no way to connect with any of these people because I wasn't doing the fundamental thing that everyone should be doing. I mean, you shouldn't even market or throw your link out there. Do not even market your link until you do these 3 steps I'm about to share with you. And they are building a list, getting the tools to help you build that list, and getting the training so that you can use the tools properly. So the 3 things you need to be successful is building a list. Number 1, having that concept that everything that I do should start with a list. Every link that I said should start with a link. 2, the tools that I can use to get this list built. And 3, the training. And the thing is, if you get the tools and you don't have the training, it's useless. And if you get the training and you don't have the tools, it's also useless. So you need all of that. But not only that, not just getting the training, the implementation is almost like a marriage, guys. You cannot be doing this stuff without marrying training and implementation. I put up 3 separate examples on here to show you how implementation and training are married. So let's take the one on the left with the cashiers. So there's obviously teaching people around her how to use the new cashier or cash machine, cash register. And after they learn what the buttons all mean, guess what they're going to need to do? They're going to need to implement what they've learned so they can serve the customers, right? So without implementing what they learned, this whole process would be useless. So training would be useless, right? Thing with the picture on the right. If you're going to be a physician, for example, you're going to learn biology, anatomy, and everything about the human body. But then after you learn everything you know of everything that you need to know about that, you're going to have to go through a internship. You hear doctors say, I'm in my internship. What does that mean? They're implementing all of what they learned on human bodies. Sometimes the human bodies are deceased, sometimes they're a dummy like you see here, and sometimes they're actual live people in an operating room. So they have to go through stages in their internship, but that is something they need to do, is to implement what they trained in school into the hospital. And at the bottom there is a sport called gymnastics. And I used to do this sport when I was in high school at the tender age of 14. I joined the team and I also won this piece of apparatus, which is the vaulting, but I couldn't have won it if I didn't do what she was doing, practicing, it during training. So all of these things, not only did they get training, but they needed to implement them. And I'm just going to show you one of what was happening to me from June to August, I went from 713 to 28 because I was practicing and implementing what I was learning, what I was being trained to do, right, with the proper tools. And even in this email campaign, I went from 10% to 56%. Why? Because I was implementing what I was learning. And I just wanted to share also the team. I'm not the only one doing it, right? The team is also doing it under the watchful eye of Craig Carone. He's a great coach, a great leader. And Brian, Lamont, Sue, even Craig himself, Christy, Dave, and Daniel all made the leaderboards. And so did I. I started to make the leaderboards right here. I made it here and here, as you can see, at the top of the page. So success was imminent because I started to do the things I needed to do in my business. So if this was me, 90% of us are like that. This is me. This was me. And I decided to make a change. And I did. And no longer was my head reeling and spinning wheels. And so, therefore, I want to share with you what you need to do to get started in this. So, you've got your 3 capture pages, they're waiting in your inbox. But what I'm going to do for you today, so I'm going to give you 10 additional unique capture pages. So that's 10 additional, because I don't want you to get caught out there with the social media and getting seen as spam. So I'm giving you more. But not only that, I'm going to offer up the tools and a step-by-step setup training. So I'm going to show you the tools that I'm using and set it up through a video, show you how to set it up. So once you get these capture pages, you know exactly what tools you need and the training on how to set it up. And that's valued at $527, but I'm going to give it to you for $7. Okay, but, and also, not only that, in addition to that, there is a 10-day success strategy that I want to send you as well. Strategies that cover subjects such as basic IM, which is internet marketing, list building, solo ads, Facebook traffic, keyword research, marketing research, mindset training, copywriting, CPA training, content curation, podcasting, YouTube traffic, outsourcing, blogging, product creation, website optimization, and much more. That's up-to-date video training and information you can start digging into immediately. So, guys, there is a 10-day success strategy for 7-day trial for $1. So you get everything that I just spoke about in a 7-day $1 trial. So I'm going to leave those links at the bottom. They're going to be separate. One is going to be exclusively the capture pages and the training for 7. And then if you want to get the, like, what we call a boot camp training, all of this that you see listed here in a $1 7-day trial. There's all what I told you. That's over $10,497 worth of value for just $1. Okay? So guys, I don't know how to make it any sweeter than that. I also want to thank you for sticking around so far and staying with me. Take advantage. If you want to contact me, it's Sharon at yourhelpfulmentor.com. I would be so happy to hear from you, and I will do anything I can to help you. Thank you again. Please click on the link below. Get started with me today, and I'll see you inside.